Hey guys, it's Kat from The Physical Evolution and welcome to your Monday Makeover. Today's topic is a follow-on from the last Monday Makeover, which was all to do with finding your neutral spine so as to optimize your strength and the way that your body moves and operates, and to create healthy building blocks that will help you create a firm and strong foundation to carry you through the rest of your life. As an older woman, I've realized that this is one of the most important things to pay attention to as my body starts developing creaks and groans and moans and all sorts of funny aches and pains in different areas. And I found that those aches and pains are all to do with the way that I hold my body and the foundation of my structure. So that's why I've been placing special attention on finding my neutral spine, ensuring that I'm holding neutral spine throughout the day and developing my core strength so that it's easier and more natural for myself to hold myself in that position. If you're interested in checking out that video, I'm going to link it for you right here. And a couple of people asked me how to find neutral spine in a seated position, given that most of us spend a lot of our days sitting behind desks, sitting at computers, all of that sort of thing. So this video has to do with finding the right posture in a seated position. And then I'm going to show you a couple of exercises to help develop that core strength so that you can hold your spine in the neutral position in a more natural way. So generally speaking, when I tend to sit in a chair, this is how I think I'm sitting up straight. And that follows on exactly from the way that I hold my spine in a standing position. I generally stand like this with excessive curvature in my lower back, and I have to tilt my pelvis inwards to find the perfect straight line and neutral spine. So for me, the same thing applies in a seated position. If I'm like this, to find neutral spine in a seated position, I've got to tilt my pelvis again, and then you can see I've got that straight line. So I want you to think of it as building blocks. First of all, you need to try and have a 90-degree angle at your knees, and you need to try and have a 90-degree angle at your hips. Your feet are flat on the floor, and your feet are about hip width apart. Sitting with your legs crossed, your ankles crossed, that's just going to throw your posture out. No matter how comfortable it might seem, it's a habit that we need to try and break. So again, you've got your 90-degree angle here, and then you've got a building block. Think of one here, here, and here, and you've got a straight line running down that'll hold you in neutral spine. Again, if you let your arm hang, you'll see that your arm hangs down the center line of your body. Watch that video. I'm going to link it up here again for you to check out exactly what I'm talking about with your arm hanging down the center line. So just to recap, feet flat, about hip width apart, 90-degree angle at your knees, 90-degree angle at your hips, straight line from hips to ribs to shoulders, head sitting up tall. You are going to have a tendency to want to sit back like this, which is all very comfortable, but definitely don't make a habit of it. Try and correct yourself as often as you can to hold yourself in neutral spine. I'm going to show you a couple of core exercises now that will help you develop that strength. But I need you to be close to me so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. So I want you to get your exercise mat out. I want you to lie on your back. And I want you to just put your feet flat on the mat, about hip width apart. And I want you to feel the natural curvature of your spine. Now, everybody's spine is different, but with mine, I've got a natural arch in my lower back that I can slip my hand under. So this is actually me lying in neutral spine. What I want you to try and do is imprint your spine, especially the lower part of the spine, onto your mat. So you're going to take a deep breath in, and using your stomach muscles and pushing your belly button down, I want you to imprint your entire back onto your mat. So to hold your entire back down, your shoulders down, your shoulder blades flat, your entire spine pressed flat into the mat, it requires a lot of your core strength. That in itself is an exercise. So I want you to hold that there for a few breaths and get comfortable in it. Try and breathe through that feeling, because it might make you feel that you need to hold your breath to push yourself down into this position. And then I want you to take a deep breath in, release back to neutral, and exhale, push and imprint your spine down. Take a deep breath in, release back into neutral, and exhale, push your spine back down again. So my entire spine is flat on the floor now. That's Mika. Hi Mika. She's always very curious. Now from this position, keeping your entire spine imprinted fully into the mat and without letting it move, without letting it lift up, keeping your shoulder blades pressed into the mat. I want you to lift your hands up and just take them all the way back until you feel that your spine wants to lift up. If it wants to lift up, use your core to push even further down. Take a deep breath in and then bring it back. Inhale, extend your arms all the way back. Exhale, bring them all the way down again. I want you to practice that a few times, making sure that you're pushing all the way down and imprinting your spine fully into the mat to ensure that you're actually activating your core. So that is the feeling of activating your core, that pushing down into the mat and that holding your spine flat against the floor. If you get that right, I want you to take a deep breath in, and then I want you to just circle it around. Again, without letting any part of the back, the shoulder blades, the shoulders, the spine, without letting any part of it lift off the mat. Those are 3 very basic foundational Pilates core exercises. Whew, lovely hair I've got there. That'll help you get started on strengthening your core and being able to hold your body in neutral spine more naturally every day. If you have any questions about neutral spine or Pilates or any of the exercises involved in helping you strengthen your core, please shoot me a message. You can comment on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter. Just get in touch with me in any way that suits you. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care.